Our objectives are examining local area networks, devices, and data transfer, identifying network topologies and standards. So the first slide, local area network. A local area network, LAN, is a group of these computers that are confined to a small geographic area, usually one building. LAN requires computers with network adapters, central connecting devices, and some type of medium to tie it all together, be it cabled or wireless connections. Networks are used to exchange data. Real reasons for networks include sharing, communication, organization, and money. Network documentation. In order to understand LANs better, it helps to write out the structure of a LAN. In other words, to document it. Network documentation is any information that helps describe, define, and otherwise explain how computers are connected in a physical and logical way. The documentation phase occurs before a network is built, as well as wherever changes or additions are made to the network. Microsoft Visio is a common tool used for network documentation. This is a hub. A hub is the most basic of the central connecting devices. It connects each of the networked computers, known as hosts, to one another by a way of copper-based cables. Any host that sends data must first send the data to the hub, where it is amplified and broadcasted to the rest of the network. The router. 4-port router. The router acts as a central connecting device, but it also has a special communication link to the internet, thereby allowing the host to send data to and receive data from computers on the internet. This communication link between the router and the internet is where the LAN ends. Switch. And network adapter and RJ45 patch cable. This adapter might be integrated into the motherboard or act as a separate device that connects to a PCL slot or perhaps a PC card slot or USB port. A network adapter, also known as network interface card or NIC, is the device that enables you to send and receive data to and from your computer. An adapter can connect to the network by cable or by air. RJ45 port is the most common type of network adapter port, allowing the adapter to connect to the most today's wired networks. This is the device manager showing network adapters. Intel network adapter properties. And this is also Intel network adapter properties. Data transfer. Generally, when data is transferred on a LAN, it is sent in a serial fashion over twisted paired cabling. Serial data transfer means the transfer of one bit at a time. In other words, transfer in a single bit stream. Ethernet is a set of rules that governs the transmission of data between network adapters and various central connecting devices. All network adapters and central connecting devices must be compatible with Ethernet in order to communicate with each other. Common types of Ethernet include these. Types of transfers. There are two types, broadcast and unicast. Broadcast has the data sent to every other host on the network. Unicast has data sent to one host only. Data transfer rate, otherwise known as bit rate, defines the maximum bits per second that can be transmitted over a network. As mentioned, this value is rated in bits and is defined with a lowercase b. The lowercase b helps differentiate this amount from data that is stored on a hard drive which uses an uppercase B that stands for bytes. An IP address allows each computer to send and receive information back and forth in an orderly and efficient manner. An IP address identifies your computer number and network it lives on. So every IP is broken down into two parts: the network portion, which is network that your computer is a member of, and the host portion, which is the individual number of your computer that differentiates your computer from any others on the network. In this case, the host portion is 1. The subnet mask is a group of 4 numbers that define what IP network and computer is a member of. IP addresses are usually applied to your network adapter, but they can also be applied to other devices like switches, routers, and so on. The IP config command. IP config command shows the IP configuration information. In the next video, I will be telling you how to IP config.